It's a lovely spring day and I'm going to make a trio of dips in the ThermoCook Pro M. Made lots of hot things recently, but now the spring is here, we're going to try out the blending functions of the ThermoCook Pro M. So I've got a preparation here ready to go, so we'll get into it. Love the smell of fresh lemon. I'm just going to put everything for this dip, it's quite simple, all in one go, and then we'll just blend. Cashews, our seasonings, apple cider vinegar, and some water, and that lovely fresh lemon juice. So we're going to do 1 minute on the timer. And our speed will be 9. We've got chunky cashews to chop, so that's why we're going so high. And get started. Here's our vegan French onion dip. They smell good. Aside from using this as a dip, you could also use this on toast or crackers. Very versatile. So yummy and way better than store-bought. Now it's a rather large bowl here, but you could cut this, well, divide it into half and put some in the freezer or in the fridge for your toast or muffins, and have the other as a party dip. And we might do that later on. Perhaps a sprinkle of some onions on top. Well, that's virtually cleaned because there's nothing oily or gooey or sticky to stick to the sides of the bowl or the blades, so that's rinsed off pretty well. Sometimes I would put water in there with a little bit of soap and put it back on the machine and let it go for 15 seconds to have a bit of a swirl around with the machine going at about speed 4 or 5. But I think that's okay to move on to the next dip that we're going to make. It's rinsed out pretty well. Have a block of firm tofu. This one's just from Aldi. It's a chunky block, so with this one, it's just a matter of breaking it or chopping it into pieces. Nutritional yeast, Italian herbs, onion, lemon. We'll go speed 9 again, and the time 20 seconds. We're going to add baby spinach. Quarter a cup of water and mush the baby spinach leaves through the mixture. And the time 15. Speed again at 9. It's looking good. That's the ThermoCook Pro M vegan ricotta. Nice. Looks perfect. It's a huge quantity. I'm surprised how much we got out of that batch. I suppose it was nearly half a kilo of tofu. So again, this is something you might want to use on the day and then put the rest in a glass bowl and seal it in an airtight container. Pop it in your fridge. Use it during the week, again for your crackers, toast, muffins. Even put it on top of your salads or mix it through some rice or some legumes and make a really tasty side dish with it. Wow, you have to try this, people, and get back to us. Let us know what you think. Okay, our third dip in our trio is the vegan guacamole, so I'm going to start chopping. We only need a quarter of a red onion. Let's put that one aside. I'll smash that one, and it's come out nice and easily, that clove. And just a very small hot chilli, because it is very hot. So these 3 ingredients are our first step. I'm just going to go speed 8 on this one. And for 5 seconds. And there it is, all chopped. Just do a scrape down. Sure beats doing it by hand, doing it this way. No crying. I'm just going to chop a tomato now, which we'll be putting in at the end because we don't want it to go too mushy going through the ThermoCook. So I'll just dice that now so it's ready to go when we finish the next step of blending. Fresh homegrown limes. You can get supermarket if you don't have access to a home one. I have a friend who grows them. So lucky. Popping in a teaspoon of coriander and some salt and our lime juice. Okay, so with this step, we're not blending or chopping, we're just going to pulse. So we'll do 3 pulses. Using a slightly bigger bowl than the others because we're going to mix through those chopped tomatoes we did earlier. I feel like I'm in Mexico when they make the fantastic guacamoles down there. They look like this. Just going to add our diced tomatoes into the mixture. Mixing through. So we've just completed our 3 dips using the ThermoCook Pro M. To complete the platter experience, I'm going to cut up some carrots for carrot sticks and capsicum. I discovered recently capsicum tastes amazing in dips. So we're going to do some strips with those. And snow peas being in season, they're also another lovely crunchy dipping thing that we can use aside from just crackers, but we've got also the stone ground corn chips, so a good variety I think to please everyone. So we'll get these sticks made. So we've completed our vegan trio of dips. So over here we have our vegan French onion dip. This is the tofu ricotta dip, and this is the guacamole. So to complement those 3 dips, we've added the assortment of chopped veggies that we showed earlier, and we've got a few crackers for people who don't want to always eat veggie sticks, and of course the beautiful stone ground corn chips. So with all this, we've found this very appetizing as we've been making this video, and Belle and I just can't wait to get into this lovely platter, and it's going to be our own little party, just the 2 of us. We're just on practice for when we can actually really have a party one day again and we can share this with our friends. But for now, we're going to dive in and have a healthy afternoon with our own little 2-person party. I hope you try these dips and enjoy them too, and let us know what you think. Thank you. Thanks for watching.